Hello and welcome to B-Rad Builds. Today is the part 2 of my Omni-man series. Last time I 3D modeled and sculpted Omni-man. This time I will be painting the 3D printed version that I modeled last time. If you haven't seen part 1, there will be a link in the corner. Head on over there and check it out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to follow along with this video and paint Omni-man yourself, you can head over to Artstation. Link is on the screen, and there'll be one below as well. You can pick up the STL file ready for SLA 3D printing and join along. Now, on with the video. Here he is, all printed out, looking pretty sweet. Now, I had massive amounts of issues with my printer trying to get this out, and it failed like 5 times. So I got a guy called Jim to print it out for me. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, here it is, all sprayed black. Really happy with it. It's the stand works really well, solid, doesn't wobble at all. Alright, let's get some paint on him. Bit of thinner, bit of nice white primer. Start adding a top down of white, a zenithal highlight as they call it. Now I'm going to add a black wash. As I was painting it, I was realizing that I probably don't need to do this step, and rather than do this, I should just dry brush it while it's black before doing the zenithal highlight, and it'll probably give me the same result, but be tidier. Now I'm going to add a mix of ash grey and mummy robes, which is going to give me that off grey, almost white that Omni-man has on his suit and his boots. Now I'm doing quite a light layer so I can still get the detail that I had from the underlying pass. Looking pretty sweet. Now I'm going to add some pure red after I masked off all the areas that needed to be white, or the grey. A lot of layers to get this red to a nice level. Red doesn't go on very easily, especially against black. Now onto the head. I'm going to start with the sort of darkest colour and then bring it forward, adding sort of more and more lighter layers as I go. Now this is the first pass of the lighter layers. Going to wet blend between these layers to sort of get a nicer transition. Got the white eyes in there. That was a nightmare to do. It's so small. Now I'm going to add the brown part to his hair. His hair is in like 2 different colours. He's got like a grey patch on the side. So I'm going to start off by doing the top part, which is like a dark brown, as well as his eyebrows and his tash. There we go. Now just do that grey part. Just using ash grey to get this colour. It's looking pretty good. Now he's looking a bit pasty, so I'm going to add a flesh tone wash to him, to kind of give him a sort of darker look. It will dry a bit lighter than that is there. I'm going to add a really strong wash to the hair now to try and show off all those cavities, show all that hair simulation that I did in Max. Same for the tash. There we go. Looking good. Now I'm going to hand paint the gloves, as I couldn't face doing any more masking off. So and it seems to be that on the red you can apply it enough, you can get a good coverage and it doesn't look too patchy. Now I'm going to peel off the masking tape that I applied, see how the paint job came out. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's a few spots that aren't great. Now onto the base. Now I really should have printed off the yellow parts of the logo separately because it was an absolute nightmare to paint. Yellow on black does not go very well. And yeah, I painted this for about 2 hours. There's about 8 or 9 layers of paint on here. It took me ages. But yeah, it was worth it in the end because yeah, it looked pretty good. There it is. Many layers later. Now I'm going to add some blood splatter. There we go. Look at that. Just flick it at it. I was really happy with how this came out. I was worried about it for ages, and I was like, go for it. And yeah, the results speak for itself. Let's check out that model, all painted. And there we go. Now, not the best paint job, but I'm really happy with the result overall. Again, if you want to pick up Onmi-man and print them off yourself, head on over to Artstation. Links on the screen. If you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe. My upcoming videos are going to be the dynamic pose of my Mars Morales and my Captain America. And I'm also going to be doing a print and paint of my Dredd and his Lawmaster, as well as a Mega City 1 street scene with loads of lights and stuff going on, so stay tuned for all of that. This has been B-Rad Builds. See you in the next video.